Welcome to Lakeside Park for round 1 of the 2026 Queensland Touring Car Championship. A big thank you to our major sponsors for this season, Brisbane Collision Centre and High Qual Australia, along with our many valued minor sponsors. Race 3 of the opening round got underway early on Sunday morning with action from the moment the green flag dropped. Robert Bellinger led from the front alongside George Cooley, with Trent Rubb and Terry Skeen behind. Group B leader Matt Corney started alongside Murray Riley and got the early jump over the Commodore. Gary Lang starting in 8th after a disappointing finish to race 2, but quick off the start, passing Riley and Corney as he moved into 5th. He began mounting a challenge for 4th, holding his nerve around the outside of the carousel. Heading into Hungary corner, Lang pulled off a 2-for-1 overtake, passing both Skeen and Rubb on the inside. Rubb had an issue with his Commodore and had to retire the car on the first lap. Riley and Mortensen started well, passing Group C leader Ettore Vasolo on the straight. Running in 3rd, Lang made an overtake on Cooley to take 2nd spot, with a tidy move through the inside of carousel. Lang setting off after Bellinger for the lead. Vasolo, Anger and Jeff Gillespie were engaged in combat as Gillespie made an overtake on Anger, with Vasolo pulling away from the pack. Mark Hyde's Ford Escort ran wide at Hungary, sliding through the turn and onto the grass, but he gathered it up and pressed on. Skeen had a scare as his car took too much curb and clipped the grass on the run to Hungary. Up front, Lang was cruising through the final turn when another electrical issue ended his race. He pulled off before the carousel and retired the car. A clamp down was called and the recovery team retrieved the stricken BMW. Once out of harm's way, the race continued. Riley's Holden stepped out from under him at the exit of Eastern Loop, as he had done the previous afternoon, but this time hung onto it. The Ford Falcon of David Lynn spectacularly mounted the tyre bundles on the entrance to the straight, after the front left tyre went flat coming down the hill from Eastern Loop. The race was red flagged and would not continue. Ling was able to get out of the car and was applauded by spectators in the pits. The car would be ruled out for the rest of the weekend. The results stood as Bellinger taking the win with Cooley in 2nd and Skeen in 3rd. Matt Corney took the Group B race win in 4th with Riley and Mortensen in P5 and P6 respectively. Vasolo took the Group C win in 7th, followed by Gillespie, Anger and Hyde rounding out the top 10. Stephen Hearns drove to P11 as the last finisher on track. Rubb, Lang and Ling were unable to finish the race.